Good morning, everybody. It's the Savagestacker. All right. Metals are all over the place. Not just here on the table, but the prices, the spot price seems to go up, it goes down, it goes up when it shouldn't go up, it goes down when it shouldn't go down. It is all over the map. Who knows what is going on with metals right now? But you know what? One thing that I do know about metals is it is a great tool for savings. It's a great tool for inflation. It is a great tool to maximize the overall health and wealth of your family, and it has done wonders for myself. So I am still in accumulation mode, and it is still a great buying opportunity. I thought for a minute there a couple days ago when we seen a dollar move, 87 cents or whatever it was with silver, and like $60 move on gold, I thought, here we go. The buying opportunities are over. It's going to start taking off. And because there was all that talk about a Fed pivot and all these things, and I figured, you know what, it was time to just sit back and relax and just see what happens. But lo and behold, it's doing its same pattern and pulled back again. So do we know what's going on? I don't know what's going on. It just seems crazy. I'm going to stop watching spot price and just continue to stack on my budget and just buy whatever it is at any price, because as long as I'm staying in the generic and low premium silver, if you can find low premium silver, I think that it will, in the end, cost average out and just do what it's designed to do, and that's to help against inflation and economic instability. So for me, I'm going to continue to stack precious metals like as much as I can, and try to stay on budget. Now, I have slowed down lately because of the holidays. My children all have birthdays in December, and from October to December we have all the birthdays from my family plus all the holidays, and it just gets a little tight because work slows down and just it gets tight, right? So I have slowed down quite a bit, and that's not because I wanted to, because there has been some opportunities out there to purchase some large purchases, but I haven't done so because I just don't want to spend that much money, especially around the holidays. I want to make sure bills are paid. I want to make sure that there's presents under the Christmas tree, and just make sure that everybody has a great holiday season. So I have curbed my appetite a little bit on precious metals, and that's only for the time being. It's not because I don't think it's a good buying opportunity, just my personal situation. And I think if you have the funds and it is available, I think with these pullbacks, I think it's a great opportunity to save this $1 or $2 per ounce, especially if you're making large purchases. Now, when it shoots up for a few days, I think it's a good time to sit back and just watch and see what's going on, because it pulls back quite often. There's been more times than enough that I have FOMO'd and seen it go up $1 in a day, and I go, oh man, I got to get in there and get some metals before it goes up $4 or $5 an ounce. And then it pulls back, and I'm kicking myself in the rear for just jumping on stuff when I just needed to sit back, take a deep breath, and watch and see what's going on. And when silver and gold shoot up like that in a day, all this last half a year, it has done that multiple times and then pulled right back either the next week or 2 or 3 days later. So it's doing the same thing right now. It shot up last week or earlier in the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday. And now by Thursday had pulled back almost all of its gains, and now it's starting to go up a little bit on Friday. So it's kind of inching its way up slowly, makes big gains, pulls back by about 90%. And what its gains were, it pulls back that 90% and then just kind of inches up a little bit through over the last couple months. And I don't think you should purchase while it jumps up out of FOMO, but I think when it pulls back that little bit, You know, it's still up a little bit, but I think that's a good buying opportunity right there. And it's kind of hard to time the markets like that. It really is. So I don't think precious metals is one of those things that you should have to time that closely. But I wouldn't, if you could take away one thing from this, I just wouldn't purchase out of FOMO when it jumps up. Right? That's the only time I wouldn't do. That's when I would just sit back and watch. And the rest of it, you're going to purchase when you want. You know, that's just, you know, if you're in accumulation mode, you're going to buy when and what and how you want. And nobody's going to tell you any different. I was that way, and that's just, you know, that's just the way it is. And now we got it pulled back a little bit. It's pulled back a little bit, so I'm looking to buy some metals right now. I've been searching the sites. I've been calling the local coin shops, and it seems like kilos are what is on sale on just about all the sites right now. And you got Monument Metals has the germanium mint stuff is on sale, and it was $249 over spot yesterday. It said a flash sale, so I don't know if they're still on sale today or not. Gold has had some great prices lately. Gold is very competitive right now against all the other bullion companies. The only thing I don't like about gold is a lot of the times it's pre-sale stuff, so you're waiting like 3 weeks to get your metals, and it's kind of frustrating. But if you can purchase it and get it for a decent deal, I mean, does it really matter if you're waiting 3 weeks? Not to me. I mean, sometimes I don't really care as long as I'm saving that money. But Bold's a decent company. They are trustworthy. They're just a little slower to get your stuff out to you. But between Bold, Monument, and SD, they've been pretty, those three places have been pretty competitive lately. And it's been nice to shop around in those spots because they are very competitive. It's kind of funny. They're mid-level bullion dealers, and they do compete pretty heavily. So my first place I'm going to be going to is probably the local coin shop today. Actually, I'm going to go to Walmart and pick up all the stuff for the stockings. And after I do that, I'm going to shoot down on my local coin shop and just see what he has. I did call him yesterday. He was closed yesterday for a random reason, but he said he'll be open tomorrow, and he has some stuff in stock. He has some 10-ounce bars, and he always has the best prices. So I'm going to check him out today before I shop online. And if he doesn't have anything I like or want, or just not enough, then I might go to online and buy a little bit more. It is still accumulation time, especially after we got a little bit of a pullback. And man, I think it's a great time to still buy silver and gold. American stuff is very expensive right now. Anything from the United States Mint, very expensive. Pre-33 gold, forget about it. Super expensive, which used to be the stuff you could get for near spot. So I think it's just really weird how things have changed. I remember you can get for spot deals on pre-33 gold like any day of the week. Now the premiums on pre-33 gold is insane. Constitutional silver, gold eagles and buffaloes, silver eagles, they're all extremely expensive. So I've been trying to stick with the super generic stuff. I do like buying some fancier bars. I have a problem with that. But a lot of my stack, I buy just the cheap cast stuff. And so I don't really feel too bad when I buy a little more premium bar once in a while. I don't buy 10 or 20 of these. I buy one. I buy one for the stack, just something cool. I don't buy, 20 of them. Like this stuff, I'll buy 10 at a time, 15 at a time, 5 at a time, whatever. And so that's kind of how I get down with that right there. Patriotic, if you're watching, brother, if you want to trade, there's your bar. I got to keep at least 3 in here so I can keep my little pyramid going. Got to be able to, I got to have at least 3s or 6s to keep my pyramids going. So I have 1 bar to trade with you, brother, and you can get one bar right there. He's been bugging me for one of these bars. So I will trade you one of those bars right there. It's what I got for you, brother. All right. So let's see here. What did I just pick up? I picked up 5 more. These are Atlantis Mint. This is for the pirate chest. I'll give you a whirl of these right here. Atlantis Mint does not do, they're not in business anymore. They're not vintage, but they are highly sought after and highly collectible little bars. They have from 10-ounce bars to 100-gram bars, all the way down to 5-gram bars. And it just has, the 5-gram bars just has the one little skull and crossbones stamp on it. They're pretty cool. But I like these 1-ounces right here. They're very nice, kind of expensive, but I had to pick them up for the pirate chest. Everything in there is kind of skulls or skull and crossbone themed, pirate themed. And of course I got my little Savage bar in there, right? But it does have a skull on it. That one right there is from the old Reckless Metals. But everything else is pretty much pirate themed stuff. Now I was gonna just dump these in that box, but I don't think I could do it. I don't think I can. I was talking all that trash in the last video, but I don't think I can do it. So they might stay in the little bag right there. I know I was talking mad trash too, like, I don't care, I'm gonna just dump those in there, whatever, but man, they're just so nice. I might just keep them in this little bag here. So, but the pirate chest is almost full. I got 10 more ounces coming on Christmas. Yes, I know what my gifts are because I went down to the local coin shop with my wife to buy it. And those will go in there, and that pirate chest will pretty much be full. I probably won't get a bigger one just because the stuff that's in there is poured. It's a little more expensive for the poured silver. So the more I put into this, the less I have to put into this. So I may not go bigger. I might just go call that, put those 10 ounces in there and a couple more I have coming on the way from a buddy, and call that good. It'll be about 60 ounces by then. And that way I can focus more on the cheap stuff, on the cheap LBMA bars, you know, your Nader bars or those Italian Prezzoli bars, or the JBR or the IGR bars. These are all LBMA bars, good delivery bars, and they're usually cheaper than, you know, most stuff here. So that's what I'll focus on. So the more I spend on this box, the less I have for that. So I might just stay with one little tiny box there and call that good. And that will probably be an inheritance thing for one of my children, or to split up for the children. And, you know, later on in life, hopefully much later on in life. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. I still think it's a good buying opportunity. I know it's the holidays, so it's kind of hard to justify the premiums and the budget. But if you're still in stacking mode and accumulation mode, then you know that you're buying some metals still. So I don't have to tell you, but I still think it's a good time to buy. And once it starts getting to where you're spending around 30 or just over that per ounce because of the premiums, that's when I will probably stop and hold off for a while. Because I'm not going to be, I don't want to spend $30, $31 on generic, cheap, low cost silver. It just seems to be too much. Right now, 26, 27, still a little high, but I think it's still a good buying opportunity. I think silvers want to go. They keep acting like they want to go up. They do. They pull up really quick and then pull back down. They've done it about 10 times in the last few months. So I think they really want to. I think they want to take off. There's still a lot of economic instability going on, a lot of fear with war that they're not talking about, but the information is out there if you find it and search it out. And there's just a lot of things not being talked about right now. And I think metals want to do their thing. I think a lot of big hedge funds and companies will move into precious metals if things start to fall apart. So when that time comes, we'll see what happens. And I'm going to keep stocking up and stacking up and buying it cheap and stacking it deep until then. And with that, Savagestacker, please hit that bell icon so you get updated on my latest videos. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Savagestacker's over and out.